Hola camaradas, lo habíamos dejado justamente por aquí, en esta última expansión de Witcher 3. Así que nada, vamos a seguir. Me han adelantado un poco porque cuando inicias el juego no puedes pararlo, pero bueno. Anda, este evento...
Tell me more about this vineyard, Castel Ravello.
It's the best in all Toussaint. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it, Fabrizio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem, till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant, could be the steward, could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Bueno, como siempre digo, espero estar grabando, porque si me toca volver a pasarme todo esto, me pego un tiro, básicamente. Pero como OBS tiende a que o tengas dos pantallas o te comas un cagao...
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
This is an inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
Oh, and who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabrizio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sonreal?
I am at your service.
The Sonreal. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Sonreal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
Sabe que se acaba de autoinculpar por todo lo que nos ha dicho, ¿no? Yo no quiero decir nada, pero creo que se ha autoinculpado bastante seriamente.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabrizio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is this Unreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
We shall wait here, Master Fabricio.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Lo siento, pero no es que se vea precisamente demasiado, ¿sabéis? Como la otra se ha ido por ahí, la majestad, la duquesa, pues yo me dirijo al otro lado. Que a lo mejor hay alguna cosilla interesante aparte de vinos y vinos. Y uvas. No parece haber nada más, así que vámonos a donde está ella.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Bueno, veamos. A ver qué más hay. Historia del Essex. Recordad que ya os lo dejo un ratito para que podáis darle a pausa y ya está.
Hervelous. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Me gusta bien seco, Que está totalmente oscuras.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Uy, botón equivocado.
Got Pomino over here.
Bueno, pues en el piso de abajo no hay nada. Este es Sangriel, pero otra cosecha que no nos interesa.
San Real. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
Déjame pasar, Henrietta, la madre que te trajo. Yo creo que les vendría bien algo más de luz. O sea, entiendo que sea una bodega, etc, 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 pero coño. No se ve no se ve un carajo. Que es verdad que la fermentación del vino es algo muy difícil y que necesita poca luz, eso lo sé, pero coño.
San Real. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Y si no dejas pasar nunca llegaremos al correcto. Mira, este es el correcto.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full.
Full?
Full. This one's full too. Full.
Están todos llenos por lo que ves tú.
This one's full too. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of San Real? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start.
¿Tendrá algo que ver el dibujo de los gallos? Porque no lo parece, la verdad.
Ready.
Step aside.
So?
Those hints of spice. Distinctive. This is San Real.
Espero no tener que comprobar todos por narices.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Sí, veámoslo. Es que ahora encima se autoinculpa, hablando de él solo tiene la llave, etcétera, etcétera, etcétera.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace,
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of San Real. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of San Real. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never refilled it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrin aristocrat at court.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabricio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sintrian Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Pues hombre, como veo que más misiones secundarias no parece que vaya a haber de momento, etcétera, 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 y, yo le daría a comenzar ahora. El concepto es que Regis nos ha dicho que si eso, volvamos a hablarle cuando... Pues eso, cuando se desarrollen más las cosas. Yo me imagino que podremos comenzar ahora y después hablar con Regis, no lo sé. Así que vamos a eso, a seguir con la misión principal.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
Me interesaría más lo de volveremos pronto, por la básica razón de poner el aceite en la espada, etcétera, etcétera, etcétera. Pero creo que eso ya estaba puesto de la vez anterior. Me encanta el pedazo de carro simplemente para llevar un tonel,
Relax. Now we wait.
Ah, our favorite vintner. It's not him.
Not good. Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions. Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Once again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call him...
Wait. If he doesn't wish to speak, he needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Ought to be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
I'll join you. We'll meet there.
We shall await your arrival.
Vale. No sé qué pasará ahora porque... Pues no tengo muy idea, idea, así que... Antes de nada, te dice, reúnete con Ana Henrietta en el puerto, ¿vale? Y... misiones... Pues no parece haber nada de Regis, por lo tanto le he dicho a Henrietta que tal, sin posibilidad de hacer otra cosa, así que bueno, a ver. Por cierto, al tipo no le han quitado la flecha, básicamente porque si no se desangraría, ¿vale? A veces es mejor dejar las cosas donde están, al menos hasta que vaya un médico a examinarte. Como dato. Así que bueno, vamos a descansar hasta las 5 de la mañana o hasta las 6. Ya nos ha crecido la barba del todo. Ya nos iremos a afeitar en algún otro momento. Y vamos al puerto. ¿Recordáis dónde estaba la casa de Regis a todo esto? Porque yo no me acuerdo. Era en el puerto, sí. Voy a mirar una cosa, a ver si aunque no haya una misión, si te acuerdas, puedes ir a volver a hablar con él. Que no creo, pero por probarlo. Y cuando nos reunamos con Henrietta, además acabaré el episodio porque seguramente ya se está haciendo un poquito largo, pero bueno. Era la única vez que tenía... Hoy era el único momento en el que podía grabar, así que prefería hacerlo ya. Apartad, hombre. Venga, largo. Pues sí, es aquí. Ahora sí que te deja leerlo. El caballo de madera, juguetes y entretenimientos. Pues sí que te deja entrar. A ver. Carta del tendero. Ah, mira, esto no lo habíamos leído. Voy a ver si está Regis arriba. Porque ya han pasado días, básicamente. O sea que... Si no se ha reunido todavía con el otro, no sé cuándo piensa reunirse. ¿Regis? ¿Regis? ¿Qué narices? ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está Regis? Bueno, voy a completar la misión de... Ah, coño, está aquí.
Geralt, I'd never wish to give the impression I do not enjoy your company. The truth is quite the opposite, in fact. However...
Yeah, I know. Deadloff's not likely to show up as long as I'm here. But 5 minutes won't hurt, will it?
I suppose not. I was wrong to press you to go. You wish to ask something?
Been meaning to ask you. How'd you and Deadloff meet?
A somewhat uncomfortable subject.
I'm all ears and I got time.
As you well know, during my teething years I had a spell during which I abused blood. Among vampiric youth I was, all false modesty aside, rather popular. I ran with the plasma crowd. I made a great many acquaintances, one of whom was Detlef.
Y salía con la banda de la plasma ahí como si fuera...
Our paths soon diverged. You see, our band had an appetite for chasing youthful capers. Blood-guzzling contests, that sort of thing. Let's turn into bats and terrify the ladies. Detlef thought it all foolish. He was right, of course. Though I only came to understand this later.
Sorry, just can't imagine you as a young vampire rabble-rouser, renegade, punk.
You know of our exceedingly long lifespans. They allow us plenty of time to change. I, for one, thank the gods for that.
Just wondering, what if Deadloff doesn't show?
He'll show.
Tell me, how's this work? When I need a short answer, concise, quick, you're likely to give me a scholarly lecture. But when I could use some details, elaboration, all I get is a few grunts. What's that about?
Allow me to explain. When speaking of facts, tangible matters, I do indeed strive to express myself precisely and at length. However, when our discussions center on affairs of the intuition or things vampiric, my utterances are indeed towards the taciturn. For even the longest discourse would not allow me to explain to my interlocutor any issue of this purview satisfactorily. Therefore, I repeat, Dettlaff will show, sooner or later.
Vale, bueno. Pues ahora sí que me voy. Pues nada, ahora sí que me voy. Al menos ya hemos hablado un poco con Regis. No ha aparecido Defla. Lo pronuncian muy bien ellos, pero yo no soy capaz de pronunciarlo. O sea, no sé dónde narices, ni de dónde narices viene el nombre. Aquí vuelve a estar el niño. Podéis hablar otra vez con él.
Hey there.
Greetings, Guardian Witcher. Thanks to you, my little enterprise is in ruddy health.
Can't really see that anything's changed.
All in due time. At the moment, I'm perusing my options. Asking after prices, verifying quality. You know, it's very easy to squander coin. But rest assured, I will spend mine very wisely.
My. If you're like this now, who'll you be when you're older?
Very rich man.
Get many customers?
Droves and loads. Though I expect to have more. My trade always booms when the tourneys are on.
Knights' boots get dirtier then?
It's not just the boots. When they fight, they soil all. I shine their armor, helmets, belts, sheaths. They like them shiny as a dog's danglers. Oh, pardon.
You're pretty chatty. Nosy.
I would say inquisitive and sociable. Besides, a good tradesman ought to amuse his clients with small talk.
Fair enough. Must know a lot about the folk of Beauclair.
All about all, meaning everything about everyone. I know who slept with who, and who wishes they had. I know who's friends, and who'd slit each other's throats.
Potentially dangerous, that kind of knowledge.
Bah, but I'm known to keep my tongue tight, my mouth sealed tight. Why, if I blabbed what I hear, they'd have done me in long past. As it is, all that's said on my stand stays on my stand.
Yeah.
You're fair enough.
All
But
Ahora.
take care now.
come early, come often. I'll perfect your look, and not only yours, but every man's, woman's, child's.
Perfeccionaré vuestro estilo. Bueno, te puedes sentar, ¿verdad? ¿No? Lista de precios. Botas de cuero, lustre a venta. Hombre, es barato, entre comillas. Hombre, a ver, barato, barato. En este mundo 20 coronas seguramente para mucha gente va a ser riquezas inimaginables. Como por ejemplo para los mendigos. Pero para otra gente pues seguramente sea barato.
Her Grace awaits inside.
Here at last. We lack only Damien now. I'm worried something might have happened to him.
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can. But this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Sí, porque parecen asesinatos, pero como muy personales.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
No sería la primera vez.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place. A residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
Bueno, al menos eso lo tengo. Ya tengo un atuendo adecuado. No le hace gracia a ninguno de los dos ir.
I should double the patrols, just in case. Good luck. I hope you get the bastard.
Pues nada.
I should double the patrols, just in case.
Bueno, no sé cuánto llevamos, ciertamente. No tengo ni idea. O sea que lo vamos a ir dejando por aquí. Espero que os haya gustado. Si es así, podéis darle like y suscribíos. Y en el siguiente vídeo ya me encontraré cerca de... No sé dónde es, de hecho. Te hice lo de opcional, ponte ropa adecuada. En el vendedor este, sí. Ponte un atuendo que considera apropiado. El que tenemos valdrá, básicamente. Entonces, no sé, probaré por ponerle tintes, a ver si se puede poner tintes a este tipo de ropa. Y ya pues nos veremos en el siguiente vídeo. Espero que os haya gustado. Si es así, podéis darle like y suscribiros. Y adiós.